Okay guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've really done anything. We've been kind of laying low for a little while, kind of the in-between season, and we're trying to work on some other stuff right now. But this is going to be my first gear review in a little while, and it's this little ball right here. This is our dry pack by Earth Pack. This is the 30-liter model of the original OG series. And you see we got ours in OD green. You've seen this bag in a bunch of our videos, and the reason I'm only just now doing a review on it because I really wanted to test it out and check it out, because we actually have an ambassadorship with Earth Pack. If you've been on our Twitter, followed us on there, then you'll know about our ambassadorship there and how you can get 15% off on your own bag. Now, this particular model, the OG, the 30-liter, is about 30 bucks right now, I believe. Let me check here. Yeah, $31 plus shipping and handling, whatever they charge. But if you use our code at checkout, TXODM, you can get 15% off. And I'll leave the link down down at the bottom where you can get your own and where you can use our code. Anyways, so let's get into the back. So it's made out of a waterproof fabric. I believe it's PVC. It might be just PVC coated fabric of some kind. I'd imagine it would be solid PVC. The page doesn't really go into super detail about the fabric. But the reason I would think that it's a PVC coated fabric of some kind, because just PVC on its own wouldn't be super durable. And you can look, and when you look at it, you can see looks like some sort of a fabric pattern down inside of it. Now, 30 liters actually holds quite a bit. You've seen this in our videos. We use this every time we go hunting. This is the bag I always take to the blind with me, or duck hunting with me. I've had it in the water a bunch of times. So far, everything's perfectly dry. I usually put some clothes in it, food, drinks, my camera, traveling out to the blind, all kinds of different stuff. And you can see they have their logo on it and the size, which is 30 liters, and it's in the military stencil pattern, which of course you know we love. That's my favorite font to use on everything. And how you use this is super easy. Sorry about that. Okay, but the way you use this is super easy. You put whatever you want in it, just like that, and you just roll it up. And you can roll it up all the way to where it is right here on the backpack and everything, and just like that, and that makes a airtight seal there and waterproof seal on it as well. And I can show you. Let me actually fold it up off camera, and I'll show you exactly how airtight this thing actually gets, because it actually is pretty impressive for how simple it is to close. There we go. So as you can see, all I did is roll it up, and I rolled it up tight. And it's airtight, which means it's more than watertight. So this thing's actually really neat. I really like it. So far, the only problem that we've had with it is the chest buckle. I put it on one night on my way back from a blind, and I had a heck of a time getting this thing off. Just a tight fit. Now, that could be a very good positive if you're doing some really heavy hiking and you want a good fit. Now, the construction on this is actually really neat. I would say probably 7-8 years ago, I worked for a company when I lived in Houston called PPE Care. And what we did is we clean, maintenance, and repaired firefighter gear, and sometimes military gear and stuff like that. And the way this is actually put together is very similar to some of the repairs that we did on the firefighter gear. I believe what this is they place the places that aren't stitched and seamed, obviously. They put this on a press and heat press it, and it pretty much adheres it together with heat, which of course makes a waterproof seal. And it's like that with the firefighter gears, because say if they're in a house and a water line on a wall bust that's got boiling water in it, they want a waterproof seal on the inside of that coat to keep that hot water from getting through. So it's kind of impressive to see something that doesn't have that kind of demand be built with similar techniques as something like firefighter gear. And you can see some of it is stitched along with the adhesion. And so far, I don't see anywhere where the stitches and seams have come undone on it. And the paint on it's nice and good. None of the fabrics frayed or anything. And man, these shoulder pads are nice. It's got like a gel foam or something in there. Really nice. And you can clip other stuff on here, but I treat this thing pretty rough. It pretty much sits in my car, the back of my car, with gear in it. Gets stuff thrown on top of it, gets thrown in the car, gets thrown on the ground, dragged out to the blind, left on the ground, stepped on, and so far it's almost looks new still. So I highly recommend getting one of these if you're hiking or a hunter or a camper, any kind of outdoors where you want to keep your gear waterproof. I highly suggest this bag. And like I said, I'll leave the link down in the description for you can get your own. They have several different models of this. I think all the way up to, let me check, I think a 60 liter. I think you can get 55 liter in this particular one, right here. Let's see. And then they make a small one. They have a whole different selection of these. Let's see here. Yeah, you can get up to 55 liter in this particular one here. They have another one. Oh, and something I did forget to mention. When you buy one of these earth packs, you get a waterproof phone case with it. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, they got another series that's up to 40 liter. They got a couple different series which are kind of neat. We're going to be getting some more of these in the future. But I highly recommend y'all check these out. We're going to be doing here soon, hopefully in the next month or two, I'm going to be doing a whole series that's going to be an Earth Pack Challenge, where I'm going to go out to a location and we're going to do a day or two long hike, excursion up to a certain place, and the only thing I can take with me is what fits inside of this bag. So that's kind of a cool idea I'm playing with, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, I'll leave those links in the description. I'll include some pictures of some of the stuff we've done with this. I'll go through and put some of that together so you can see some of the places we've took in this bag. So I'll see y'all later with the next one. Be sure to come over here and subscribe. And of course you have to hit the little bell, otherwise we won't show up in your notifications each time we post a new video. And check us out on Facebook and give us a like. We post all of our content there as well, as long as some pictures that we take. Speaking of Instagram, you can check us out on Instagram too. We post all of our pictures, some short clips that don't end up on YouTube, along with a little bit of funny stuff, some game recipes, and we're also on Twitter. You can check us out on there, some of our posts. We keep everyone kind of in the queue along what we're onto and what we're up to and what we're doing, along with some other posts about some other things that we like. So be sure to check us out on Patreon. We could always use the support. we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, but that stuff kind of isn't cheap, so every little bit of support helps and will help us get out some good content for everyone to see.